matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the starting lineup for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And for New Orleans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, in the two-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores.
McCollum against Robinson. Shot's good by McCollum.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Hero. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
Hero with it. Checked by Murray. Shoots from the baseline. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Adebayo.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And he sinks the second. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Hero, no good. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Now here's Butler. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets around.
Hero against Murray. Down low. Here's Jones. Highsmith grabs the board. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the rejection. foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, a rangy defender and a knockdown spot-up shooter, Coach. A lot to like about Trey Murphy.
There sure is, Brian. He had the knee issue last season, which was a bump in the road. But for a mid-first-round pick back in 2021, his development overall has been beyond encouraging.
High flyer and a great shooter. What a combo. First free throw is good. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Boston. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, last season, New Orleans finished with their best record since 2009. Stan, they went 49-33.
Well, you have to credit their roster construction. They've got 3 guys who can average 20-plus points, along with a lot of very solid young defenders, and these guys are only getting better. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
And New Orleans making a change here. Green is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed, all the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Tice. Outside, Green. Here's Boston. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Alvarado. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Rozier. Alvarado defending. Now Rozier. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Alvarado.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Boston. Shoots over Robinson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Javonte Green picks one up, and you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. Pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Free throw drops for Jaquez. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Now here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Inside, outside for Green. No one near him. Here's Robinson Earl. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Jaquez, the pass to Rozier. He can't get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The Pelicans trail. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Bam Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Butler, and it's Highsmith in at power forward. Here's Hawkins. And he hits it to tie the game.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. Hero on the wing. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well, but the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Jones. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Jones has got his first points of the night. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Jones. Second chance effort. Hawkins can't get it to go. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
A moment here to see the numbers for him. Miami trailing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Misi. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For Miami, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. You know, there's so much to like about Herb Jones. It's hard to know where to start with this guy, Coach.
Well, Brian, I think I know where it starts. It starts with him being an all-defensive caliber defender, one of the best in the league. But then lately, he's been so efficient from three-point range, and his overall efficiency at the offensive end has gone way up. He's become a complete player.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around.
You know, for New Orleans, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Yeah, well, the franchise is in flux a little bit, and anyone who's faced a rebuild knows how frustrating it can be.
Now here's Hero, coming off a terrific game against Houston. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Completely new group for the Pelicans. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. DeJounte Murray, number 1. Second, Tyler Hero.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
Here's Robinson Earl. No points so far. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Here's Murray. Miami making their last shot. Going inside, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
Rozier against Murray. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Outside Jaquez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Pass to Tice. Here's Robinson Earl. Butler covering. Here's Robinson Earl. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 44 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And it's Butler off the drive.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Boston. Over Robinson. The shot by Boston, no good. Heat leading by 4. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Here's Murray. Some solid D from Jaquez. Rozier looking around. Over Green. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. Taking a look at the Heat, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this point.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows the terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Herb Jones out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's McCollum. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Heat leading by 4. Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Assisted by
Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Such nice work from Butler off the pick.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Messi. Butler covering. Back to Murray. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
2 shots.
Free throw's good, Adebayo.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Pass to Murray. And Hero grabs the board.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now Adebayo. Hero outside. Adebayo in the post. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. Alvarado's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And Miami with a change here too. Jovic is checked in. And both free throws good for Adebayo. Pelicans trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Fifth best, the Pelicans.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Alvarado outside. Outside Jones. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Hero finds Jaquez. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Robinson on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Down by 12. Robinson with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Jaquez. He's off on the layup. The Pelicans shooting a low 26% from the field. To win the cold spell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Miami leading by 10. Pass to Jaquez. "11 feet out. They get the rebound. Love. Jones with the block.
Just some excellent timing from Jones on the block attempt. It all lined up for us.
Green, the pass to Boston. Back to Green. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Green's gotten his first points in this one.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And he lobs it up and finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Outside, Green. Pass to Boston. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Can't connect from short range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Love with the ball. Hero with it. Alvarado defending. Jones against Hero. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Boston. Shoots over Rozier. Boston with the bucket.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Rozier with it. Still without a bucket. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Adebayo. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Alvarado. beyond the arc. That one is off. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Butler can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Hawkins, pass to Murray. Here's Misi, shot clock at 5. Here's Hawkins. They get it back, another shot. Misi's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Jovic, to the middle. Here's Butler. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans, Trey Murphy.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. McCollum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. Misses off the left iron. Heat leading by 8. Robinson in the post. McCollum defends. Robinson can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Heat shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Jones. Second chance shot. Misi's shot is good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Butler. Rozier against Murray. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Butler.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Pass to Robinson. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And here's Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Herb Jones picks one up.
Yeah, Butler's certainly not shy seeking out contact. He can live at the line.
taking
And
2
what do you guys
shots.
think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Rozier. Butler hits them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pelicans trail by 8. Murray up top. Fires from the wing. Pelicans keep it alive. Six to shoot. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses it.
Second team foul. At the line for 1.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Heat leading by 5. Pass to Hero. Here's Highsmith. The layup off target. Outside
2
Murray.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. For 3, McCollum. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
At the line for the Heat, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Here's Murray. And that one hits the back iron. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Hero. Back to Robinson. Shot is up. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Murray. And Hero grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Adebayo with it. Oh, that bucket gives him a 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, that tweener proving no problem for Adebayo.
New Orleans calls timeout. They trail by 9. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Get on your feet and let me know you need one.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. Robinson finds Hero. Four on the clock. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now Butler. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
See you at the next game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Bam, a huge game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.